Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be pre-farming for Topaz, who is coming out in around 1 week, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think she's coming in around that time, so I feel like today is a good time for me to start pre-farming for her. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So just like the last time that I pre-farmed for Kafka, I have already done a tiny bit of pre-farming. As you can see, I've got 15 of these, which I believe is her character ascension material. I've also gotten enough of the trace materials already. I think it is this one. I've got a list in front of me, but yeah, it is this one. And as you can see here, I've got 1,200 of the green ones, so these are definitely not going to be a problem either. My main concern is definitely going to be the XP books and also her trace material, the arrows. I don't really have that many. I mean, I do have the exact amount of blue and green ones that you need to level her up, but it's just that I think I am still around 40 or something off for the purple ones, and so we'll definitely spend a lot of trailblaze power on these today, and also on the XP books as well, because I think you need around 290 or something insane to be able to fully level up a character from level 0 to level 80. As for her light cone, we're actually looking very bad. I mean, I can always just swap out the light cone that I'm using on my Danghun and then put it on Topaz when I get her, but the substats, or should I say the ability of this light cone, isn't really the best and the most suitable thing for Topaz. For 1 second I was thinking of using Himiko's light cone on Topaz, but then I realized that Topaz isn't an erudition path character, and so we won't even be able to use any of these. Another good option that I've heard is that swordplay. I think it is this one. Yeah, it is this one. Swordplay is also a very good free-to-play option for Topaz if you do have it, and especially it is very good at superimposition level 5, but I don't have that. I only have S1, as you can see, so maybe I might use this one instead, which is at superimpose level 3. This Lycon here is also very decent, but as of right now I won't really stretch too much on the Lycon situation because we'll sort it out eventually, okay? And fingers crossed I won't have to wail and get her Lycon as a last resort. As for her relics, I have done a tiny bit of farming for the fire set, but I did dream of something that perhaps in the future updates a new set might come out, something like that. Hopefully Hoverse, you know, do whatever I saw in the dream, and we might get something that might be more suitable compared to the fire set that we have over here right now. And so I'm not gonna farm anymore for her relics as of right now in 1.4. Hopefully when 1.5 comes, I don't know, maybe the thing that I saw in my dream might come true. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean. And this time, of course, I'm going to be using some of the 39 fuels that I have on my account, and hopefully we'll be able to just get every single ascension material that she's going to need, and we'll call it a day when we finish that. And without further ado, let's get straight into the grinding session. This is Future Effacé speaking. It feels a little bit weird doing a voiceover for my video, but anyway, at the time of recording this video, I didn't think that this video was going to be this short. The thing is, I started farming for Topaz about 2 weeks ago, and I didn't record a video back then because I was still preparing for my half-term tests. That's the main reason I think why this video is shorter than usual. I'm still getting used to doing this type of pre-farming video in Honkai style, and I'll learn from this one so that the next pre-farming video will be a lot longer and better for you guys to watch. That's it, and I'll bring you guys back to the video. And that's one cycle done. And that's the second cycle done, and that's the third cycle done. Fourth cycle done. I think we still have around maybe another extra 4 cycles to do because we need to get 65 in total. And so instead of just telling you guys what cycle I'm on, I'm just gonna quickly skip forward and then show you guys when I'm done. And I think now I'm gonna start using my fuels because, as you can see, we still have 15 left to go, so that means an extra 5 more runs. And because there's not really that much left for me to grind, I think I'm just gonna use 5, and hopefully these 5 fuels that we're going to spend in today's video, well, as of right now, are going to be the total amount of fuel that we're going to spend for the rest of today's video as well, because I really don't want to spend too much of this. There we go, and let's continue. And that is the final 5 of these things that we're gonna need. Yeah, 65. So let's move on to the arrows then. We still have 200 or so trailblaze power, so in theory we should be able to spend the rest of these and not have to spend any more fuel. Hopefully, I'm not too sure. Fingers crossed though.
Hours later.
And this is going to be the last full 6 battle run. And the thing that I'm going to do is that because we've got 36 trailblaze power right now, we've got 5 in reserve, I'm actually going to use 4 of it so that we can actually do 4 runs at the same time instead of only doing 3. Hopefully by doing this we're going to get enough trailblaze power to just get every single one of these that we're gonna use to level up Topaz, all of our traces, I mean, from level 1 to level 10 hopefully. And with that, that's all the trailblaze power that I've got from using 5 fuels and also the 240-ish that I've got originally. Let's combine all of these and see whether in the end we've got enough purples. So because of how we only need 18 green ones, let's see how many of the blue ones that we can make. I think this gives us 18 to spare. Maybe this does. I'm not too sure. My maths isn't that good. And we're left with 29, so I think we can make 3 more and just like so. And now moving on to the purples, we've got 100 blue ones and we only need 69 in total, so hopefully we'll be able to make 139 purples in the end. Right now we're at 99, so we still need an extra 50 purples, I think, if my maths is right, which seems very unlikely that we'll be able to make all of that from these 100 blue ones here while also having 69 to spare, but I'll try my best. We made 10 purples and now we're left with 70, and yeah, we still need an extra 30. It seems like we're gonna need to spend a lot more fuel than this, and so I'll just quickly do all the necessary runs and I'll bring you guys back once I've got enough purples.
The next morning.
Well, at the end of using 4 more fuels and spending all of them, I'm at 123 right now for the purples, and so I think I am going to have to spend an extra 5 more fuel because I also plan to get a few more traveler's guides. It's not really a big problem that I need to spend more fuel because I can always just get some more fuel in the future, but one thing that I need to really just remind myself from now on is that because of how I'm only 2 levels away from reaching max trailblaze level, which is going to be 70, there's just simply less opportunities for me to get a lot of fuel at once. I mean, you can get a lot of them from the battle pass, as you get 6 free fuels for every single battle pass, and so it's not really that big of a problem. I just feel like maybe I should just pay a bit more attention to how I spend my fuel, just in case in the future I'd really need to spend it very desperately. That's the first batch done, and that's the second batch done, that's the third batch, and I realized that I've been calling it batches for the past 3 runs. The right term for it would be runs, right? So this is the 4th run, and this is the final run. So in total for today's video, we managed to get 84 of the purple books, all of the 65 character essential materials for Topaz, and we're only around, let me do the math very quickly in my head, I think 16 purples away from all the purples that we'll need for her traces, and we've got all the blues and greens ready. We've got enough tracks of destiny because I think we only need 8, and we've got 11, and for the badges, where are they? Oh, there they are. We've got way more than enough, okay? 1,200. We'll never finish all of these, and so yeah, I think we've made very good progress today. And the thing is that we've only spent 14 fuel, so I can't really complain. So this is going to be it for today's video. I know that it's shorter than usual, but I've already done most of the farming to begin with, and I just thought that recording today's video in the way that I recorded it is probably the best way that I could have done it for Topaz because of how, as I said earlier in today's video, I dreamed about seeing potentially new sets of relics being introduced in the game in 1.5, and so that's probably the main reason why today's video was shorter than, for example, my Kafka pre-farm video, which I also farmed for Kafka's relics. I'm probably also going to make a why you should pull for Topaz video in the future, maybe next week. I'm not too sure when exactly I'll record that video, but that video is also definitely gonna come. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe because I think we just passed 700 subscribers today, or maybe yesterday, which means that we're now on the final stretch to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. But yeah, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!